Hello and welcome back to my channel, Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and today it's Monday the 26th of February 2024. Welcome to my returning subscribers and a very warm welcome to my new subscribers. I've had quite a few over the weekend, so that's lovely. Today I don't seem to have a lot to show you because I've had a really funny week. I've been massively decluttering my clothes, and I think like a bit of a spring clean. But I'm getting rid of stuff that I've tried before to get rid of, and I haven't managed it. I've made a decision, and lots of things have been going to charity shop. Bin bags, charity shop bags, some to keep, and whatever. So anyway, I'll start today with this hat that I've made. It may look large, but it's for me. So as you know, I have a big head, as I've mentioned before. This pattern, because if I do a standard pattern off YouTube, it tends to be too tight for me because I have very thick hair, and also, like I said, my head is large. So the lovely, I'd mentioned this on my channel before. So the lovely Saga from Oops Crochet, she's a lovely lady. If you go and check her out, Oops Crochet is her channel, and she did this tutorial for me where you start off with the chain and you measure it around your head, so it's going to fit whatever size head you want to make it for. It's going to fit, and then you work this way, and is it half? Can't even remember what stitch it was. Half. Was it double crochets or half double crochets? Anyway, you get to the top, and then afterwards you don't have to. You can leave it as it is, or you can add. She shows how to add this little rim, and it fits beautifully. So that's going to be really warm. And what I've used these two. These were just oddments I've got, but I've used them double. So this is the one. It's got some sparkly in it. This one was a Woolcraft baby print sparkles in DK. It's 215 meters a ball, 100 gram, 95% acrylic, 5% lurex. So that's, can use a little sparkle. I don't know if you can see it or not. So I held that with this one. Now that looks quite dark, but actually there is brighter colours in there. And this one, this was a DK also, and it's James C. Brett Fairground DK, 100 gram, 100% premium acrylic, 232 meters in that one, and you can wash and tumble dry both of them. So I held those two together. And what hook did I use? 6mm hook. So that'll be lovely, ready for the winter. So thank you, Saga, for that tutorial. That was lovely. I was making a couple of those because I do like to keep my ears warm in the winter. I mean, mind you, it's cold today. It's very sunny outside, but it's really icy cold. So that's that. Now my son and daughter-in-law, Mark and Sam, they've just had little baby Hope last year. Well, she's 5 months now. They asked if Sam had found a pattern on Etsy for little baby mitts, little mittens, baby thumbless mittens. It's a paid for pattern off Etsy, and it's by Crochet Club Store, and it's beginner friendly. There's 4 sizes, so I'm doing the size 6 to 12 months. So far I've only done this one. You work along this way and you slip stitch. It's a bit strange. It says it's beginner, but if I was beginning, I wouldn't want to do this. It'd put me off, I think, for life, because you slip stitch into the back loop of 9. Then into the back loop you do 9 single crochet, US terms. You do 9 single crochet, and then right at the top you do 3 in the back loop, slip stitches in the back loop, and then you chain 1 and turn. So then you're doing all into the back loop. You do 3 slip stitches, 13 single crochets, and 9 slip stitches. So it's all very tight. And but anyway, I've done one. It's only started that I think it was yesterday, and I'm using Stylecraft Special Aran in the colour cream, and it's 100% premium acrylic, and you get 196 meters, 214 yards, naturally anti-pilling, and you can wash and tumble dry. And they recommend a 5mm hook, but the pattern tells you to use a 3.5mm hook, so that's what I'm using. Yeah, 3.5mm hook. So yeah, it's very tight to do these, so I definitely wouldn't be beginner friendly, I wouldn't have said. Anyway, I'm going to do a pair in those, and then I think I'll do a pair in a mint or another neutral colour for them. So I spoke about that. Now, you've heard me talk about Coco's Crochet, Litza over at Coco's Crochet YouTube channel. She's doing a crochet along 2024. Every 2 weeks she's choosing a little category, and it'll go on for 6 months, not the whole year, just 6 months. And every couple of weeks she'll draw a new category. So we've already had cup cozies, we've had headbands, we've had hats, and last Saturday she chose water bottle covers, water bottle carriers. So got all these little things. You can just make as many as you want, 1 or 2, and put them aside, and there can be little gifts throughout the year, or Christmas presents, birthday presents, teacher presents, or if you're going to do a little market stall. So I've never actually made a water bottle carrier before, so it's nice because it's getting you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. So I was quite pleased with that. So I know there's a lot of free patterns on YouTube, but I like to physically have a written pattern. I know you can watch YouTubes, and I'll generally watch a YouTube and I'll write it out, or I'll sometimes go to their shop and buy the pattern. But as I was on Etsy, ordering this little mitten pattern to download, pay for and download and print off. So while I was on Etsy, I thought I'll just have a look for a bottle holder, and there was hundreds and hundreds, and I didn't want anything too plain. I just thought I'll have something a little bit. This year I'm trying to do, instead of just doing the same stitch and the same, I wanted to try and advance my skills a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. So I saw this one and I just thought, oh, it was really pretty, really nice. It's called the Boho Lacy Blush Bottle Holder, and it's on Etsy, it's by the Fluffy Woolly Mammoth. and for me it was £3.12 for the pattern. So I've printed it off. Just thought that was lovely, because I do want to start walking a lot more. We've got 3 dogs and we live in North Wales, and there's lots of walks on the beach, up in the woods, up mountains, so I don't do an awful lot of walking. I have bad asthma, but I'm going to I think the more you walk, it'll improve my lungs and everything. So I thought, always take water with you. So I haven't finished it, but this I only started last night, so I'll show you what I've got so far. I've used the pattern calls for a 3mm hook, but where I was in the living room, I'd got a 3.5mm hook with me, and I thought, oh, that'll do, it won't make much difference, so I used the 3.5. But I think if I do one again, I'd use the 3mm hook. So this is what I've got. You just started the bottom off as you would increasing, and then it's actually it's just a 4-row repeat, and it looks quite complicated, but it's actually quite easy. And then on the top there's a little bit there where you attach the strap, and on the other side there's a little bit there, and then it's scalloped. So that's the carrier, and then I've just started on the strap. So I think I've got to do another, it's quite long, it was 240 chain. So I think I've done 2.5 rows. You need to do 4 rows in total, and then you just sew it to there. But the pattern called for sheep G's, or whatever you call that. I say sheep G's Katona, and because obviously that was in caramel, antique mauve, petal peach and old lace, but I thought I'll just and when I went to have a look what cotton I'd actually got some sheep G's Katona. So this colour is called caramel, I think. Caramel. Doesn't say on there, but on Wool Warehouse, which is where I got this from, it obviously tells you all the colours, and they're 50-gram balls, 125 metres. You can use a 2.5 to 3.5mm hook, 100% mercerised cotton. This is colour 505. So that's that. So I have got this here, the mint green, the pink, the brown, all these few here, they're all that Katona cotton. So I thought it looked a little bit big, but I thought if I used the 3mm hook like I should have done, it would have been better. But I've got a bottle of water that I got in my room here, and it fits perfect. So I mean, it's a little bit loose, it could have been a bit tighter, but some bottles of water are a bit bigger than this anyway. So I thought if I then and I have got some clips, a bit like a keyring clip, that I could hook on hand sanitizer or anything else. So quite pleased with that. I shall definitely be making some more of those. And while I was there, I also, so this is for the crochet along that Litzer's doing on Coco's Crochet. So this will go on for a couple of weeks, and then she'll choose another category. So I'm going to make a few of those. But while I was on Etsy, I also printed this one off. This one is in DK weight yarn, and you use a 4mm hook. crochet water bottle holder with cell phone pocket and adjustable strap, and this was £2.96. But can you see it's a water bottle holder, but then there's a little pocket on the front that you can put your phone in. I thought, oh, that was quite handy. And this is by a crocheted simplicity. Here, look, it's a crocheted simplicity. That's the name of her Etsy shop. So I should probably get one of those done as well. Now, so I've mentioned that. I'll now go on to my crochet cute critters, and this week I chose Benny the Bear. Whoops, there he is. And if you remember, I said I was going to try and make him, but inside the body I bought some lavender from Temu, and I was going to put some lavender in a little bag like this. These were £1.50. You can get these off Temu or Poundland or anywhere. Little pack of 10, little small organic pouches. So the lavender that I got from Temu is very good quality, and it was really strong smell. I thought it might have not been very good, but it was really good. So in there I've just tied it up, tied that, and what I did, here he is, his little Benny the Bear. So in here, it smells really strong of lavender. So as I was stuffing, there's a little bag of lavender in here, and I did put a little bit in the head as well. So I thought for little children or little babies that want to sleep with it at night, it's got that calming smell of lavender to help them sleep. So I embroidered the nose instead of having a safety nose. The only thing I'm really not happy with is the eyes. Because I embroidered them on, I'm not all that good. I'm practicing, so I hope to get better. But there's a tutorial. It's Cassandra from, is it Craftably Ever After? I think it's Craftably Ever After, and her name's Cassandra, and she's got a brilliant tutorial showing you how to do the eyes. But as he was dark brown, she normally would do black and then some white and then the little glint, and it shows up lovely. But because he was so dark brown, it made it difficult. But I think he's just cute anyway. He's a little cutie. He's Benny the Bear. All finished, little Benny. So we're going to, let me tell you what I used with it. Silly me. Well, I've used Stylecraft Special Aran, and this was in dark brown. All of these 100% acrylic, naturally anti-pilling. You can wash, machine wash and tumble dry. And this is 5mm hook. I actually use a 4mm hook on these, but if you're doing anything else, it's 5mm hook. So that was dark brown. And then for his little features, Starcraft Special Aran, and this colour is Parchment. So they were the two colours that I've used. And I'll choose this week's in my little yarn ball. Don't have a cup of tea in that, would you? break the handle or something. I love my little mug, but I could use it. My daughter Emma bought me this, as I say every week. Thank you, Emma. So have a little shuffle, have a little shuffle. See what next week's character's going to be, little critter. Here we are. Let's have a look. Oh, this will be lovely for springtime coming. Lily the lamb, and that's Mum's name, Lily Rose. So Lily the lamb, that'd be lovely with the springtime coming. So Lily the lamb. It's on page 69. 69. There she is. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? But I think I've mentioned before, it's a really good book. I know lots of people have got it, but it's Sarah Zimmerman. She's from Repeat Crafter Me, and she's got lots of books out. I must get some more of hers. I think I'd like to collect them all. And as you can see, most of the bodies, the legs and the arms, are the same on each animal. You see the cat, the body, not the giraffe, that's a longer neck, but the body, the arms and the legs on the cat are the same as Benny the bear, same as Lucy the lamb. So so it's very beginner friendly. The only thing that I do different, going in the rounds, and she does a slip stitch and chain one and then carry on, but I don't do that. I just continue in the rounds. I just find it easier just to carry on in the round. That's the only thing I do differently. But oh, that's going to be nice. Lily the lamb. But I'll use safety eyes. I will practice doing the eyes though, because I think for little children or babies, sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. I may do a separate video and introduce you to all my 3 dogs. I've got a little Bichon, a Westie cross with a Bichon called Suki, and she's 7. We've got Coda. We're not really sure. He's 9 or 10. He was a rescue. He'd been battered about, and the owner, he was a drug dealer, and he was took to prison. So poor little Coda was going to be put down because he'd got broken ribs and everything. But he's absolutely gorgeous. He's such a loving dog. And he's a Patterdale cross with a collie dog. So he's beautiful, and he sings to you. And if my phone's ringing, if I'm in the bedroom and my phone's in the kitchen and I haven't heard it, he'll howl to let me know. So he's special. And then little Minnie, I've showed you little Minnie. She's 3 and she's a Patterdale Terrier. She's a little monkey. So I'll do a separate there outside, and they can see somebody in the field. There's cows in the field, but when people walk, I think they think it's their property, and they're letting me know. So anyway, that's little Benny the bear. I think he's quite cute. Lily the lamb. I shall start working on her. Well, first of all, I shall finish the little mitt for Little Hope. Do her some little mitts and my water bottle cover, because next time I go a walk I shall take that, because we must keep hydrated. Also, my husband bought me this. I'm just going to show you. It comes like that. We have it in the shops here. It's your crochet and knitting. All sorts of things in it. You get the book, crochet and knitting. Don't have them very often, but if he sees anything he thinks I like, he picks it up. And you get this free with it. This yarn isn't the best, but it's okay for little toys. You get a pair of knitting needles and you get a crochet hook. So they're nice, nice colours. And then you get all sorts of things in here. I've marked a few. These you can do with the kit, with your yarn kit. You can make some little Easter eggs, the little bunny, like a little tree. So that's nice. And you can also this, you don't do these with the yarn that they've supplied. You use Paint Box Simply Aran, but there's those two little crochet patterns. They're quite cute. Like I said, not with that yarn, but your own Aran you can use. This I think I might make. The hook that you have is a 3.5mm that they supply, and you use the yarn that they've given you there, and it's for your sunglasses. But I thought that's nice for the summer. Put your sunglasses in. So I might do that. And again, this is using, what do you use? 4-ply and DK. It doesn't say which yarn, but that's a nice Easter, a nice wreath over a polystyrene form. I probably won't do that. And this I'm definitely going to do this, I think. It's Butterscotch the Baking Bunny. Isn't she lovely? Little butterscotch. So all of these colours, all of these you've got in here. You see the orange and the blue. Is it the blue? Oh, green, sorry. That looks blue on, that's actually like a green. It's this jade colour. That. Wasn't that funny? That is actually that, but in the camera it looks different. On my phone rather. So I'm definitely going to do her Butterscotch because she's cute. Well, I think they give you enough yarn to do one or the other. So I'm saying I'm going to do her, but I really like that as well. And that's with the yarn kit. But I could do this. I could do this in any. I've got so much oddments and things. So I could actually do this in. And then I like the idea of having a different strap. I know you could get those off Amazon maybe. Because if you crochet a strap, they sometimes stretch. I find they overstretch a bit. So I really like that. That'd be nice just for the summer to be hands free without having to stuff stuff in your pockets or your handbag. So I'm sure I might make that. Yeah, I really like that. But then there is this little hats like that. And oh, I know something else that was really cute. In the back, they're really good, but they show you all the different methods of, if you're knitting, make one, knit one, purl one, cast off, and crochet. They're showing you half double crochets, half treble, chain stitch. But these are look at those, they're really funny. They're really nice. Look at the cup of tea and the little cups. Update the classic tea set with Heather's Tea-rific amigurumi caffeinated crockery collection. Look, there's a nice picture as well. Look at isn't that cute? And the little spoon, look at the coasters, little teapot. That's all made with the kit as well, because I recognise that's orange. So I think I'll do the baking bunny though, because she's nice. But isn't that lovely? So yeah, that's a lovely book. What else was I going to just show you? Oh, I know. Last year I started to collect I started to collect my ball bands last year, and in the end I just didn't collect them all, so I didn't bother. But I've noticed Julie from KS Mom Crochet, she saves all her ball bands, so at the end of the year you can see how much yarn you've used, what you've used, and the amount of quantities, etc. So this, I think I've got some more somewhere, but this year I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So far I've got those, and I'm just keeping them in here so that at the end of the year you can just have a look at how much yarn you've used, and I just think it's interesting to see what types you've used, and I'd keep a note of it year after year, and thought that'd be interesting to see. So I've started saving those, and I think that's it. I didn't actually work on my temperature blanket, so I'll show that next Monday, because as we'll be into a new month, we'll be into March. It'll be interesting to see, so I'll catch you up on that next week. And like I said, I might do a little video, not so much crochet related, but more out and about with the dogs. If anybody will be interested in seeing where we walk the dogs and our surroundings, where we live, and the mountains and the river and the seas and the cows in the backfield. So yeah, I think that got an appointment for the doctors on Thursday for an asthma check. I should have had one a few weeks ago when I was too poorly to go, so I've got an asthma check to see on what's happening with that, so I'll let you know how that goes. So I'll see you all very soon. If you liked, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you'd like to. You don't have to, but if it would help if you did a thumbs up and watch till the end. Thank you ever so much if you did. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Love you all. Bye.